Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to COVID-19 Iron Chef. I am, of course, Chef Felix. You all know me, and you may know this gentleman to my left over here. You may not know so much what he looks like, but you do know his comments, which actually he's not allowed to do for another 7 hours. Is that what it is? But
Yeah, 7 hours.
7 hours before Mr. Joe Stas here gets to go back on Facebook. So we have the, ladies and gentlemen, we have the infamous Joe Stas, okay, down in Florida, who is going to show us a different side of the Stas that we know that calls in. Correct?
Absolutely.
Yep. And him and I were talking a little bit before the show, and we have a lot in common. And it's kind of like Chef Mano, a Chef Mano, basically. Right?
Exactly.
Right. We talked a little shop and everything, and we know a lot, and you know what? I feel very kindred to Joe right now. You know, Joe, because
Thank you very much.
we probably been through a lot of different things at different times, maybe not at the same place, but we've been through a lot of stuff.
Absolutely, yes,
Right,
we were.
and we love food. Joe has a passion for food, and so do I, which is why I became a chef. Joe, I have great respect for. He's been doing it for about 37 years, right?
Correct. Yes.
Right, and he went through like the different stages, right? Joe, tell us what you did. I mean, I went to school, but I also worked at a restaurant before I was a chef. You
Okay.
know, but
Right.
tell us, how did you start out?
I started out with learning from my grandparents, my grandmothers, and my mom actually too. My grandmother was Polish, and I learned to make pierogies from her. And I have the secret recipe.
Right.
That the family wants, but I'm not giving it to nobody.
No, man, don't. Leave it in your
No.
will to only one person. That's it.
That's
right?
it. Take it to my grave.
Right?
And I make I was making the babka bread. I learned from my grandmother the babka bread, how to make the kibasi, homemade kibasi too.
Nice. Yeah, very
and
nice.
all the Polish food that my grandmother did, I learned from her. And then
Okay.
on the other side, from my grandmother in Italy, which was Bares from Bari, she taught me how to make the homemade pastas and all that. All like the lasagnas and everything. So I
Right.
learned from that from my grandmother
And the
in Italy.
gavatelli too, right?
Oh, cavatelli, yeah. I make them every time I make cavatelli in my house. I do 5 pounds at a time because everybody likes it.
Why don't you talk about what gavatelli is? Because I always call it the misunderstood pasta. A lot of people don't really know what gavatelli is, believe it or not. Not even some Italian people that I know.
Well, yeah, cavatelli is a little like macaroni. We'll say macaroni, which I don't. I like to say
Right,
pasta actually.
Okay.
It's a little thing. It looks like rice, but it's a little fluffier. And you have the special ways you have to do it. You have to roll it out and make it into a long, roll of dough.
Right.
And then you cut them in like little pieces like this. And then you take your finger, like my grandmother taught me, and you just go like this. But my grandmother, what she did was she took all her fingers, 5 fingers, and did like a typewriter, and then just keep going. And that's how I learned. But it's a good pasta to eat.
Right. Now, is there ricotta in there at all? Or no, you don't make it.
No, I don't put nothing in there. I just put in the mixture with the dough. I put like olive oil, a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of salt, and that's it. No rising and no nothing like that. No baking powder and all that.
Right.
No.
I noticed the process is kind of similar to gnocchi, but it's not a potato pasta.
Yes.
Right? That's what.
Yes, right. There's no potato in there. No potato in there at all. The gnocchi has the potatoes.
Right.
And they're a little more bigger.
Right, and it's kind of like the process which you use your finger and you kind of.
Well, I use I actually have a board. It's a little board.
Okay.
It's like a cutting board, and it has ridges.
Right.
They just take it and I go like this, and then it gets the ridges. The ridges.
That's how you get the ridges on the gnocchi. Yep.
Right.
I've seen that before, actually. Yeah, I have seen that tool.
Well, the reason why I used to do it by hand, but what happens is when you do it by hand, the dough is thicker. When you do it with the ridges, it's light. So when you cook it and all that, it all comes nice and fluffy and light.
Oh,
Where
okay.
eat two of them, you're gonna get full. You know. So
Now, what's your favorite things to make? Obviously, that is, but what else?
I, it's the simplest thing: stuffed mushrooms.
Oh, okay, great.
I
Yeah.
could eat, I could eat stuffed mushrooms every day. Every day.
Everybody loves
That's
them
my
in my
favorite.
family, stuffed mushrooms.
That's great. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. Did you ever make the homemade sauce in your house too? Like jar them in the mason jars?
We never jarred them, but we made the homemade sauce. We would
Okay.
do, we would make our own sauce on Sundays, and then save it, but we never jarred it.
Oh, but you never got, you never
No,
went out and
my
got a
mother was not
bushel.
into doing the preserving or anything like that, right?
Me and my mom and my dad, rest in peace, my dad, we did like 200, 300 jars a year. We get the bushel of tomatoes and the
Right.
20.
Now that's real homemade sauce.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm talking when I used to make it, the red pack,
Oh,
tomato
yeah.
puree and the tomatoes.
Or
But
tutto
when you
russo.
guys, right. But you guys already you get fresh tomatoes and you prep them for the sauce.
Right,
And you put them in the
exactly.
jar. Was it like you stew them or something like that? Is that how it works? Or-
What you do is you wash the tomatoes, of course, right?
Right.
Then you boil them. We have a big pot. And we
Right.
have two burners outside with propane. Boil them. Once you put them in the machine, and the skins come off, of course, and you use the skin
Right.
for paste. That's your paste right there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, the skin is your paste. Yep, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, and
See,
what happened?
I'm learning already. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
see?
That's great. Yep.
So what happens is it goes in, we have a pot where all the tomatoes go into the machine. It comes out, and then we take that pot. Now we put the sauce in the jar, tighten them up. We put a little salt and a little basil in the jar, close them up, and boil the jars for about 20 minutes until they vacuum.
Right. Like they do with the preserves and stuff like that. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
And then we put them underneath the blanket for about 2 months, and they're still warm. For 2 months, they're still warm.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're hot. They're very hot.
Right.
And that's how we had our cavatel and our homemade pasta.
And your homemade. Very good. Nice.
Yep.
So, before we get started, is there anyone you want to say hello out there to or anything like that? Or?
I actually like to say hello to my mom in New York.
Okay. All right.
My mom, my sister, and my brother. Everybody out in New York.
Are they in Long Island or are they in the Bronx?
No. My mom is in the Bronx.
Okay.
My sister lives with my mom with her kids. My brother lives in City Island. So
Nice. City Island is nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there. Yeah. Then I got my aunt that lives right down the block from me. My father's sister is about a half a block away from us. So
okay.
They're all together.
You always got to have the family around, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Anything else you want to add about your travels through the restaurant?
Well,
industry?
let's put it this way. I went to Italy 9 times.
Wow, nice. Yeah.
Well, my mother was a travel. She used to work in a travel agent, so she got the good deals and all that back in the day.
Right.
So, but I like cooking. That's my passion. I love cooking. I also bake too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything good? What do you like to bake?
You know what? I made these for Christmas one time. It was called New York cheesecake cookies.
Wow. Okay.
They came out so good. And everybody's like bragging over them. I made a chocolate lasagna.
Nice. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That sounds good to me. I love chocolate. A truffle chocolate lasagna.
Yep.
Wow.
It came out really good.
Wow, that's great.
I test things out,
Sure.
That's how you learn. You got to make your mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of good signature stuff there. That's great.
Yeah. Well, I'm not Jack of all trades. I'm Joe of all trades.
You're Joe of all trades. You're Staz.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to get started now? Showing what are you going to make?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
What are you going to make for us today?
Okay, I'm going to make a shrimp taco today with the cilantro and all that, and then I'm just going to move the camera over a little bit.
Absolutely. Go do what you got to do, Joe. Go ahead.
Okay, let's say right around here. How's that look?
Yes, I think that's good. Right where you got it.
All right. All right. We're going to start off with the you'll see my body in there once in a while.
That's fine.
All right, we're gonna start off with with the sour cream.
Okay.
We're gonna get a cup of sour cream inside a bowl. Okay. Just take a cup of sour cream. That's about a cup right there.
Okay. Can you move that bowl a little closer to the oven, the stove there?
I can do it right here. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's not a see-through, but I'll go like this once in a while. If you can see
that's
that pretty
perfect.
good.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I got a cup of sour cream inside there.
Cup of sour cream. Okay.
And then we're going to take a lime. Okay.
A lime. Okay.
Yes. We're going to take a lime and we're going to get just a little zest in there. You know what I'm saying?
Zest to the lime. Okay.
A little zest.
Nice.
I'll do it this way so you can see it. I tell you, this lime smells really good.
Oh, I'm sure. Down there, you probably get nice lime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you grow anything in where you are? Do you grow any lemons or oranges?
Believe it or not, I have a cantaloupe. I have melon and squash. I'm doing.
Nice.
Yeah. So you get that lime zest in there. Okay. Now, what we do is we're gonna take the you can't see it, so I'll move this over.
Okay.
And what you call it? We're gonna take the lime. We're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna cut it in wedges. We're gonna cut it in wedges right now.
Okay.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little zest and add it into the sour cream.
Right. With the juice.
With the
got
zest.
the nice juice there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got beautiful juice. As long as you get 2 tablespoons of the zest, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're gonna mix that up. Okay. That stays mixed like that, and we're gonna set this aside.
All right.
Okay. Now, we'll set the wedges aside because I need that for later. Okay. Get that over there. Now I'm gonna get the shrimp out. Okay. It's about 15 shrimps, I would say.
Okay.
Deveined. They're all deveined.
Okay. Good.
Okay. You see that?
Yep.
Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them. We're gonna cut them in half. I don't want to cut them too small because then you won't get the effect. Actually.
Do they still have the tails on them, or you took the tails off?
No, I took the tails off and I deveined them.
Okay. Good.
Okay, I deveined them. You know that? You just cut them in half. Now, like this, we'll do this fast, which is no problem. Especially when you have good knives.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, my wife actually went out and bought these a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, thank you. You do not want to use the old knives, believe me. I throw them right in the garbage.
Yep.
Then we just got a couple more.
Yep.
Okay.
Very nice.
Then what we're going to do.
Good job.
Then what we're going to do is set this aside right now.
Okay.
I'm going to set this aside. Put it back in there, 2 seconds. Put that on the side. Now, we're going to get one, what you call it? One.
Yeah, be careful. I got the same kind of stove.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I never liked these kind of stoves.
Right.
Never. I don't know why, but okay. We're going to put a little olive oil inside here.
Okay.
I got my olive oil. Oh, that's another thing because in Italy, my father had property, and we used to make homemade olive oil.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to make homemade olive oil too.
I know my ancestors had olive orchards, and they used to do olive oil, and then they had like a cantina on the property too, like a restaurant.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. My grandfather was like, he was a short man, but he used to do it all.
Yeah.
Make the ricotta and the cheeses and all that sausage, homemade sausage.
Yeah.
And all that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let this heat up a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to take red onion.
Okay.
We got the red onion right here.
Yep.
Okay. Just a little bit of that. Set this aside. And this is a simple dish. It's a simple dish to make, but they come out really good.
All right.
Yeah, it's starting to smell nice in here already.
I wish. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get the fumes from it.
I was gonna say, on Christmas time when I used to make the pierogies,
Yeah.
I used to make a couple hundred at a time, and it used to take me about 3 hours or whatever. But I did it with mashed potatoes and cheddar, or the farmer's cheese, which is another good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's nice.
And I used to freeze them solid hard, and I used to put dry ice, put them in a box, and send them out for Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that cooking. Okay, now all we have to do is just put a little salt in there. Just a little salt in there. And then we're going to put our shrimp in. Okay, we're going to put our shrimp in now. Here we go. And it's only gonna cook for, believe it or not, 5 minutes.
Right, you don't want to overcook the shrimp.
That's all it's gonna cook for is 5 minutes.
Okay, so you put red onion and you put shrimp, right?
Minutes, and that's it on the shrimp.
Right. Now,
Excuse me?
Add any seasoning in there yet or anything like that, or?
Yeah, I put the salt. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin.
Okay.
In there.
All right.
That's a very, very, very little.
It's very powerful. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got I got the cumin right here. Okay.
Okay.
Put that in there. Then we're gonna put a little bit of red pepper flakes.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Just to get a little,
Little heat
in there,
Yep.
Okay, so we do that. Now we're gonna put a little parsley in there. There you go. Inside there, I smell it already. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer over to this one.
Okay.
Transfer this over to here and put this over here. Now I'm going to take the tortilla, the tacos right here.
Okay.
The small one.
Okay, yeah, those are small.
Yeah, they're the Goya ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Those are nice.
Yeah, you just put a little bit of brush of just a little bit of olive oil on there, just to get it going.
Okay.
Okay. Base it up a little bit. Okay. Just put this on just to warm it up. That's all it is. Cook them a little bit.
Sure.
Or you could use the tortillas. It's your preference.
Yep.
But
whatever works best for you, I'd say. Those look actually very good like that.
Right. I mean, these are good once they start cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put them in the oven, but if you put them in the oven, they take too long to cook. They take about 25 minutes, a half hour.
Oh, you don't want that.
No, I don't want that. So they're starting to swell up already.
Yeah, I see that.
You see that? It's starting to swell up
I can see the little swells on there a little bit. Yep.
Yep. There they go. And you could use the regular, like I said, the regular tortillas or whatever,
Yeah.
Whatever's your preference.
The hard shells, if you want, I guess, right?
Right.
Shells.
And the shrimp is looking really, really, really good.
Okay. Before you should show it to the camera in a little bit when it's done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get that up a little bit. Okay. This is going good. I'm gonna get the other one. Basically, it's not that much ingredients in there.
That doesn't have to be.
No. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Nice, nice. See, they're starting to get the blisters.
Yeah. Yep.
See that?
I can see it. Yep.
That's what we want. We want the blisters. Okay. All right. This is done. It's almost there. That's almost there too. All right. Cook it up. It smells so good in here right now. All right. Just what I want. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Great.
after what happens is when they're done, the tortillas, you just put them on there to hold them, and you put in. I'll tell you after when I get this done.
Yeah, sure. Concentrate on what you got. No problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have all this in there, nice, cooking really good. I would give this another 3 minutes, and that's it on the shrimp.
Okay.
Okay. You see that smoke coming out of that, huh?
Oh yeah. That's smoking good, man. Hope your fire alarm don't go off there.
It's okay. That's all right. I knocked it off actually the other day.
We all do that. Trust me. Especially if you like to cook.
I got my mother. She waves a towel at it like it's gonna really do anything.
Doesn't do anything. You gotta go straight for the disconnect.
That's right. Okay, now these tortillas, they're looking nice. Looking really nice. Look at that.
Yeah, that's perfect almost. Yeah,
Nice,
look at that.
nice cooked on it.
Nice color.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. We shut that off. Now, I'm going to put this on here. This really comes in here. I'll put it on there and then I'll show you guys.
Right. Tell everybody what you're doing this way. They know, when you have them set up.
I'm
Very
putting the tortillas on the back, upside down, what you would call it, muffin pan.
Right.
And I'll show you that now.
Very interesting.
Use them as a holder where you can fill in the stuff like that.
Right. That looks perfect. Yeah.
And you have no problems putting in, the rest of the stuff and all that. Okay, leave that there. Okay, this is there. I would say 2 more minutes, not even. Now we're gonna take some cabbage. Okay, we have some cabbage.
Nice. Yeah,
okay?
nice.
Shredded cabbage, and you just I'll show you. See, I can't show you. Okay, I can show you like this.
Yeah.
Take some cabbage and put them inside the tortillas, the
Okay.
tacos. The tacos, right?
That's like your first layer, so to speak. Okay.
Right, correct. Put them inside the taco. Inside like that. Ooh, messy, but it's okay. Comes out good. And they'll be, just put them like this for now. You have it like that.
Okay.
Can you see them?
Yes, I can. You can tilt it a little more. Perfect. Yep. That's good. Yep. Very good.
Okay. Now, what we do is, the shrimp is done. Okay. All you do is take the shrimp. Now, believe it or not, mix just a little tortilla in there.
Okay.
Mix a little of the sour cream inside. Just a very little bit. See how that looks? Just
That
like
looks good.
Then, where are my tongs? And we take this.
Tongs are my favorite. My
Yeah.
favorite tool. Yep.
That's my best friend right there.
That's always your best friend. Tom.
Then we'll put them inside the tacos, which I'll show you in a second. Put them inside the taco. Okay. And we have them like this. We have them like this, right?
Yeah, very nice. Yep.
Can you see?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, now what I do is I take a plate. Okay, where are my plates? Where are my plates? Oh, right here. You take the tacos. Now you plate them, okay?
Yeah.
Plate them like this. Okay.
Very nice.
Now we're gonna take the wedges from that I cut of the lime. Okay. And we'll take the other wedges, okay? Like that. And then we're gonna take more of the
Sour cream mixture.
sour cream, sour cream mixture, and put it on the side.
Oh, so you can take and dip as you want. Very
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Very nice.
And there's your dish.
Wow. That's nice, man. I wish I was there to taste that. That'd be great. Yeah.
This is the dish right here.
Shrimp
This will be the
taco.
finished product.
Right. Very nice.
And it looks a lot, vibrant and everything.
Yeah, I like it.
Really good.
Yeah. And it's somewhat healthy, I think. No?
It is healthy. It is. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Let me just I'm gonna turn this around.
Sure.
All right, so I'm back in the picture.
Okay, good.
Okay, there we go.
All right, that was very nice there, Joe.
It's a simple dish. Thank you very much for that.
And we didn't even have to go through any kind of Facebook jail or anything like that with this, right?
I'm not like this in Facebook now.
No,
well, I got till 10 o'clock at night, then I'm free.
So then maybe like if I show a softer side, they'll have more leniency on you next time.
It could be. But you know what's funny? You're right when you were saying before, when we were speaking in the beginning, that nobody knows who I am. They all know the Joe Staz, and they see my little picture up on there, and they don't know.
Right.
But I'm always talking with Tony and Sally. I always call and all that.
And you see, Sally didn't even know you were a chef. Can you believe that?
I know.
I told her.
Because this is the thing, I'm going to tell you now. My mother-in-law lives right around from me. Now, it's funny. She cooks all the time. She loves cooking.
Nothing wrong with that.
She's been alone for 4 years now, too. My mom, too, because my dad passed away the same year as my father-in-law.
Wow. Yeah, right.
But we had a bad 2016.
Yeah.
But now we live down here. It's good for her. I'm trying to get my mom down here and all that. But she cooks. I'll go buy the food and everything. She'll buy the food, too. And we cook all that. I have more food in her freezer because she has an extra icebox. I have so much food.
Right.
And she goes, no, leave it here. She'll cook. But that's why Sally, she goes, no, there's no way that he's a chef. No, I am.
Well, she's got to understand, though, with Italian mothers and everything else, right? That they live to do that. That's what makes them going.
That was their thing. That was
their
their routine.
Yep. I mean, when I was becoming a chef and everything, my mother, in fact, used to say, you don't know how to cook. What are you becoming a chef for, right? And she said, no, you got to do it this way. You got to do it that way. They love it. That's what they do,
Yeah, exactly. But
and they got to feed you. They always have to feed you something, no matter what.
Oh, no matter what. But you know what the whole thing is? When I went to Italy those 9 times, I actually, friend's house of my grandparents, we go there. If you don't eat, forget it. You're in trouble. You have to eat no matter what.
In my house, my father judged all my friends by the way they ate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if they enjoyed themselves and I don't know, if they ate with their hands or whatever, my father would say those guys can come anytime to our house and eat.
Yep.
They know how to enjoy a meal.
Well, it's like my grandparents. If there was no food for her, she didn't care.
Right.
Even my grandmother over here, my mother's the same way. If there's no food, she'll cook for us, the kids and all that. But that's how it is. But now everybody who passed away and all that, so we miss all that,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I just want to turn back the time to like 1975, 1980. That's all.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I miss all the Christmas Eve dinners.
Yeah. Oh God.
That stopped like after a lot of the relatives, unfortunately, passed.
Right.
And I miss all that. The 7 fishes and everything, and
my aunt does that.
Stuff. Yeah,
my aunt in New York still does the 7 fishes. Yeah, no matter what.
And and the leftovers the next day and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Or even at night at 3:00 in the morning, having the leftovers.
Well, another time I'm gonna make it's called a calzone, but it's not calzone like everybody thinks it is. Like you go in the pizzeria, right. It's calzone. It's in a aluminum tray, and it's made with basket cheese, eggs, and dried sausage. We put in there. The Badese way.
Yeah. Okay, that's
not the Sicilian way.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
And I'll kill for that.
All right. Well, maybe you'll make it next time on the show. How long does it take?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It just takes a little time to cook. Well, I could prep it and all that, and show them how to prep it.
Right.
And they'll love it. Believe me, we fight over it. My mom makes that. My mom is a specialty in that.
As Tony said, for me, the unfortunate part now doing it this way, I can't eat anything. I can't taste anything.
Yeah.
And that hurts. Let me tell you. Yeah. But at least if we could show our people out there, that's what the main thing is.
Exactly. Now he was saying that he asked me a question when I was on the phone with him when I called in. He says, "Do you send the food to Felix?" I'm like, "No. How am I sending the food to Felix? I'm in Florida."
Maybe cookies, but that's about it. That's about all you can send.
Well, no, but not really, Felix, because I could send, like I said, the pierogies and everything, like even lasagna. If I were to make a spaghetti squash lasagna, I could freeze it and send it to you. It's not a problem.
That's true. I guess you could.
Yeah. There's certain things you can't do. You can't freeze, like ricotta.
No, you can't.
Because I make ricotta all the time, too, fresh.
Wow, that's interesting. I do the mozzarella,
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do the ricotta too much. Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's the same concept. You have the curls on top as your ricotta, and on the bottom is the whey.
Right.
So you use the whey for your mozzarella, and I have the tablets. My mother-in-law actually bought them a long time ago. They're called Junkie.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I used to buy the whey, I guess. Right. I used to make the mozzarella around the holidays.
Right.
I'd make about 50 pounds, and I'd make little balls.
The pocacini and all
that. And then like the regular ones.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes I get creative and I put the red pepper and the prosciutto and roll it. You know what I mean?
Did you ever eat the butter one? The one that boosts the Buddha?
No. The buffalo milk one I have, but never that one.
They have one that inside the mozzarella is butter. Yeah. That's the one I can't stand. No, I
don't think I'd like that either, to tell you the truth.
No, you wouldn't.
Butter is not necessarily better in some cases,
True.
Although I was French trained and they put butter in everything,
Yeah, it's just like crazy.
I don't know why. Yeah, they just butter it up. Yeah, that's it,
It's crazy.
Everything.
But, that's what it is now. It's all buttered, like you said. Butter.
Even I worked with this guy, and I worked in a seminary, right? That was that was my first job as a chef. Okay. I worked in a seminary, and my boss was he was a graduate from the Culinary Institute,
Okay.
So I said, okay, this guy probably knows more than me, this and that. And when we made marinara sauce, he put like a big block of butter in it, and stirred it up.
Really?
Yeah. And he goes, I'm surprised you don't know that. You're Italian and everything. I said, no. I said, in my house, we never did that,
Wow.
Have you ever done that at all? I mean, I've
no.
Done that.
No, I never did that. No.
I can't see that, putting the butter in a tomato sauce like that.
No. I heard of sugar because they get the acid out.
Right.
But, I don't even do the sugar. I never put sugar in my sauce because
my grandmother used to do the little bicarbonate of soda in there.
Oh yeah. That takes out the acid. That's why.
Too. Yeah, she used to do that or the sugar. But I stopped all that. I just I don't do that.
I don't blame you. We'll be like a walking stick of butter.
Right. butter, I just never got the butter. You know, he told I had to put the blocks of butter in there. I'm like, this is killing me. You know, I can't do it. But,
Now I got to ask you a question. Do
yeah.
they could do comments on this tomorrow?
Yes, some people can. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And I'll be
Yep.
out of Facebook jail, so I'm good.
Right. So what you could do is when they put this on, you can
Mhm.
watch it, and if
Okay.
anyone comments, you can answer it if you want. You know.
Oh, okay, good. Because I put it on my big screen TV. I got a 75-inch.
Beautiful.
I put it right on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it should be on tomorrow.
Okay.
If it's not, I'll let you know. But it should be on tomorrow, unless they have some kind of a thing that they can't do it. You know.
Right.
But they got to get you on there, Joe. You're a guest. You're the guest star. Joe Star the Staz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
All
So did you have
right.
fun? How does it
I
feel
had
being
fun.
on the other side this time?
Now everybody sees who I am.
Now they know the real Joe Staz, like I
That's
know
it.
Joe Staz.
The nice teddy bear.
Right. Let's hope Sally and Tony watch you tomorrow and realize. Next
Exactly.
time they're on
Well,
the phone
they
with
said
you.
they were. They said
Yeah.
they were going to watch it.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they
Yeah.
are. Yep. So I'm very happy you're on the show. You know,
I'm very happy you put me on. Thank you very much. I appreciate
I think
it.
we've been bonding a lot lately, and
Yes.
I'm glad. You know, it's always good to talk to a fellow chef,
Exactly.
and an Italian too, and a Polish. That's even better.
Italian and Polish.
I love pierogies. I love kielbasa. I love all that stuff.
Oh, that's all the good stuff.
mean, that's great. That's really good. All right. Anything else you want to add before we sign off?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for having me. I tell you.
My pleasure. And we'll see if we can have you again. We'll
Sounds
see what
good.
direction we're going to be going after this is all over. We got to go back
Okay.
in the studio, you know.
Right.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Staz, the chef. Okay. So now you know him, right? Now they know Joe.
Here I am.
Are you listening, Sally? Are you listening, Tony? That's the real Joe Staz right there. Graz, that's Staz. All right. So next time, Mr. Graz, you think about Joe Staz, you'll have a little different opinion. Well, not opinion, but you'll have a little different, more knowledge of Joe Staz.
Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right. And I remember you wanted to donate the microwave and the coffee machine, right?
Yeah. What happened was I don't know what happened back then when all this started. So I have to wait until everything opens up again. So
Well, Sally's not going to allow me to do that, but maybe you could convince her. We'll see.
Okay.
Right? So remember, Joe Staz, Sally has, well, what do you have, the coffee machine or the microwave? Which one?
And the microwave, yeah.
Oh, he's got both. So there you go.
Yep.
We could do a nice coffee for our guests and everything like that, and ourselves.
That's what I wanted to do
Right.
back then before the coronavirus started. So
Right. And we could even have the microwave in case anybody has to heat up something.
that's it. There you go.
Right? You know, you can't have too much of that cold macaroni and cheese there, Sally. You got to
Oh,
have it hot. All right. Well, Joe, your tacos look great. The shrimp tacos.
Thank you.
I really want to thank you for being on my show. I am deeply touched by you coming on my show. And I really hope that I presented you to people the way that you should be presented. So
I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Chef.
And then we will see your comments tomorrow because you'll be out of Facebook jail.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Take care, Felix.
All right, take
Thank
care.
you.
All right. You can sign off. No problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep. Okay, so that was Joe Staz, one of our viewers, and also a chef. And actually, maybe the COVID is a good thing because it wouldn't have happened that you got to see him if it wasn't for that. But he's a really great guy. I got to say, him and I really have been bonding lately. He knows a lot, really knows a lot, and he knowing what he did, he was a very hardworking guy, a hardworking chef in the kitchens and everything like that. So I have great respect for Mr. Staz. So next time, hopefully, we'll bring you another gentleman that I found on Facebook that actually cooks. And I'm not going to say who it is now. I'm going to do it in a promo. And that should be exciting. And then hopefully we're going to have the drunken housewife of Australia, okay, on our show to show us maybe some things that she's going to cook for us are Australian things. Okay, so that's going to be very interesting. And I believe she may even have her pet kangaroo. I think she calls it Zoopy, and we're looking forward to that. And hopefully that will be in another show that we can bring you. All right, so this is COVID-19, Iron Chef, Survival in the Kitchen. I am Chef Felix. I hope you enjoyed the show with our guest, Joe Staz. Don't miss it. It's going to be a great show. But then again, you could always watch our shows on anything at any time. Once they're out there, you can watch them on obviously Facebook, YouTube, on Boxcast, okay, and also on Govsradio.com. So I'm going to leave you guys now. Be safe. God bless. And voila, as they say in French. Take care. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to COVID-19 Iron Chef. I am, of course, Chef Felix. You all know me. And you may know this gentleman to my left over here. You may not know so much